Assalamu alaikum guys and welcome back to another video. It's Ibrahim Muslim and today I'm back with another video on Hackintosh. So it's been a while and to be honest it's like 105 days. I have not uploaded any video and my last video was not so proper. So this time this will be a proper intro of Hackintosh in 2020. So this is the screen guide intro and I will be soon uploading a proper introduction on how to get everything done on a Hackintosh, how to select your hardware and all the other details. As you have seen, I have already uploaded a lot of videos based on Clover and how to set up and how to get your Hackintosh running once you have the specific hardware. But in my next videos, I will guide you how to basically select hardware and what to do to get the best and the most out of your Hackintosh. So this video is basically on how my Hackintosh is going through in 2020. Right now, the latest Mac OS version is 10.15.4, which is Mac OS Catalina. And here I'm going to show you some of the main parts of my system. And here you can see it's a Mac Pro and the SM BIOS I'm using is 7,1. And these are other details. Most of the private one, most of the detail which are personal to my system, I will hide them, but the rest of them will be displayed. And if we go to audio, you can see I have a proper working audio, which is basically 5.5, which is a 5x1 audio system, and it is natively supported on Mac OS. And then we go to Bluetooth. I'm using an original Apple Bluetooth Wi-Fi and Bluetooth card, and it is BCM94360CST2. And due to that, I have a proper working Wi-Fi system and a properly working Bluetooth system, and my hands off, my instant hotspot hands off, and auto unlock are working like a real Mac. And I can demonstrate you that if I go here and if I open my phone and I open one of the messages, it will basically pop up like here. And let me open one of the messages. Okay, and if I click them, so it will basically show up right here. So hands off is working, and other Bluetooth features which are included in continuity are working as well. Then we go down here. I have not connected my camera right now, but it will work because it's a USB camera. Then we go down. Controller is basically a T2 controller, but we don't have a T2 controller, so ignore that. Diagnostics is passed, so it's like okay, we don't have a DVD-ROM. And then it comes the Ethernet card. So right now I have different Ethernet cards, and this one is basically the built-in one which is on my motherboard. This one is a USB one, and this one is a USB one as well. And then we go down. We don't have a fiber channel. We don't have FireWire. Then in graphics, so I'm using a Radeon RX Vega 64, and it's a 16x PCI lane, 8 GB, and it's called Thunderbolt DisplayPort adapter. In memory, I have a total of 32 gigs running at 2666 megahertz. NVMe Express, I have a Samsung 970 Pro, PCIe. So basically, I have a Thunderbolt card installed in my system. It's an Alpine Thunderbolt card, but I was getting a proper PCI configuration for that, but I was having a little problem, and I will be making a video on how to get hot swap and a proper working Alpine card, so stay tuned for that as well. We don't have any parallel SCSI. Power details are average because it's a desktop. And here is my printer. Then here are my SATA drives. So these are my 4 SATA drives, 4 terabyte each, and 256 GB for my Windows. Then in SPI there is no stuff. Here is the detail by partition, and in Thunderbolt right now it says no Thunderbolt, but it does have Thunderbolt. If I plug a Thunderbolt device and it boots out, and it will show it because of, but it won't show, it will run the device but it won't show here. And then in USB we have a USB 3.1 bus, and I have two USB at the front, our type C at the front, one type C at the back, and 8 USB normal ones, USB type 3.0 at the back, and 2 USB type C at the back, which are coming out of the Thunderbolt Alpine card. And then we go to Wi-Fi. We have a working Wi-Fi with support almost all the feature Apple supports, Apple latest devices support, so that's going good. And I recently shut down my system, but before that I had tested my system for proper stability, and I did not shut down my system for one whole week to check if it performs well, if it does not show any errors or stuff. And I also have a proper working sleep and wake up, so it's literally having a proper sleep and wake up. You can do it as many times as you want. And then we go to display. I have a 24-inch 4K monitor connected to this, and I have a separate monitor but which is disconnected right now. And this is the other details. This is just because of the SM BIOS selection. And then we go back, and I will and then we will do some of the performance benchmarks, and I will show you some of the benchmarks here which I have like previously. So this is the processor right now I'm using. It's a Core i7-8700. I have just unplugged my other one because of some benchmarking I was doing. So it's 9900K is unplugged, so I was getting a 5152 on i9 9900K, and I'm getting almost a 3484 on my 8700. And I also have saved some of the geek benchmarks. I don't know where they are right now, but I think I saved a few. So I have saved some of the Geekbench. So I've saved some of the Geekbench benchmarks. So let's open them. So this one is the last one I did, and it's for the metal performance of my GPU. And this one is the CPU performance. So it's 1191 and 6153 and 5647, and I hope it's the it's for the 9600K, and I got almost a similar performance on the other one, which is okay. So this, so this is the metal, and this is the CPU benchmark. of my system, which is almost identical. The single core is almost identical to an iPad Pro. So that's fascinating as well. So, and also my iMessages is working on the Hackintosh. You can see proper iMessages are working. FaceTime is working on the Hackintosh, and all the rest of the features of my system are working like a real Mac. So that was my Hackintosh in 2020. I've been using a proper Hackintosh from last 5 years, and it's been a wonderful experience, and I have learned a lot, and I've made a lot of videos on that, and I have earned a lot from this system. So it's been a wonderful experience to be in a Hackintosh community and to build Hackintosh and to help people build Hackintosh and make videos about that. So if you really support my channel and like my videos, and in the past you have get any benefit or learn something from my videos, I really appreciate that you subscribe to my channel, you like the videos, and help me on Patreon so I can carry doing all the work I do. And I will be making a proper videos, and I will be in those videos, so I have a proper interaction with you guys, and it will be a wonderful experience, I hope. So until all of that, that's all for this video, guys. Thanks for watching. And once again, thanks for watching. Hope you liked it. Hope you enjoyed it. And until the very next video, please take care. Allah Hafiz.